everyone, Jessie Bear Builds here, and today I'm going to be doing a tiny town build challenge. So I have created a lot already with 4 empty plots, and on this lot there's going to be 4 tiny homes. And I've created 4 Sims that will be living in these tiny homes, and the way we will establish the build style is based on each one's personality and traits, like their likes and dislikes. I've used the James Turner random trait generator off the internet to establish each Sim's traits, and they could be anything from a farmer or a mermaid. So it's going to be interesting to see what each plot looks like on this plot that I've already created. So we'll jump straight in and we'll start with the first one, which is Nick Latham. Okay, so this is Nick, and his random traits are beach life, so he loves the beach, he's clumsy, he's a foodie, and he gets quite jealous. Okay, so this is like actually based off a friend of mine. Not his traits, obviously, but his style. So we're going to randomize his preferences. We've got mischief and tattooing he likes. He dislikes dancing in mythology. He loves the colour grey, dislikes green and red. Likes mid-century decor, but dislikes boho. Okay. And then likes island music, of course, beach life. So I'm going to start by turning this plot into a beach. So I'm creating a bit of water here. Obviously it's going to be on a very small scale. And then I'm going to fill the whole thing in with sand. We're going all out. It's going to be ridiculous. Using some Solani greenery here as well that I've just picked up, just to try and build the illusion of a mini beach in my lot here. As you can see, some of the community areas as well is I've kind of made it so everyone could come together and things like that. There's also a car park on the other side. I built that before I started filming, just so it'd be a bit easier going forward. So I've plopped the house up on a stand as well, and now I'm just sort of looking for the right exterior items that are mid-century meets the beach, because I thought boho would go really well with all the sort of island vibes, but it's not really anything we can do because I can't use boho style. So I've taken the roof off and I'm attempting here to do a flat roof, and now I've also realized that a roof terrace would be really good as well, because if you love the beach you want to be outside all the time. So I'm just mixing around loads of different styles here. I like these fences. I think that they look really cool and very mid-century but also beachy at the same time. And again, I've changed the roof over the door quite a few times. I haven't kept that in just because we'd be here all day. So a bit of glass there that kind of keeps the mid-century vibes. And I've put the stairs to the roof terrace outside just because the house itself isn't very big, so I thought this would give us a bit more room just going forward. And again, if it's the beach, it's sunny all the time. We'll just pretend that I haven't got seasons on. So now I'm just doing a bit of terrain paint as well to make it look a bit more lived in, so it's not just complete sand. And some of these stones here as well, just to make a little pathway going up to the front door. Pampas grass, of course, because every beach has pampas grass. And as you see, I've added a few more contemporary items just to suit the style. And of course, you've got to have the tray of water on the beach, haven't you? And this is what it looks like at night. I've added some string lights as well, just so it's nice and bright. Some more lighting inside. So the colours that Nick likes is grey. So I'm definitely following through with grey quite a lot here inside. Grey and blue, I think, is the main sort of colour theme. I'm just trying to make a modern looking bathroom to stick with the preferences as well. Just clutter it up a little bit so it looks lived in. Add in bits and bobs on the sink and a little robe just next to the shower there. So this will still be functional even though it's really thin. And moving on to the bedroom. So I'm definitely going for the blue here in the bedroom. Again with island and modern vibes as well, just so it's nice and bright and colourful. We're using these lovely side tables here, and I'm just going to play around with the colours a little bit. jumping back to the colour I had before because I can never make up my mind. The olive tree that comes with the new bathroom kit is probably one of my favourite items in the game, in the little basket and everything. It's just so beautiful. And obviously because Nick's likes and dislikes included tattooing, so I've included some tattooing equipment in the room here, just like so you can have that as a hobby or do it as a career. There we go, a nice grey rug as well. So I'm just gonna speed build through this kitchen because it took me a while, so I just thought if I have it running through really quickly it'll be done and dusted. So I've just sort of done an L shape. I'm going to have the kitchen at the back and then the living room's going to be at the front. As you can see, I've changed my mind on the colours quite a lot. And when I'm building, I tend to do like the wallpapers and things at the end just because it's really hard to grasp the style that you're going for when you've already got the wallpapers in, because you end up trying to match the walls, and it's like you should think about the furniture and then put the walls in, because then you can find walls to match the furniture that you've chosen. So now I'm just cluttering up the windowsill as well, just adding some bits, a couple of tattoo stuff in there on the shelf, just to keep with the theme. He's a tattoo artist. A lovely fruit bowl. I love the island living fruit bowl. I think it's so pretty. So I was going to include a desk, but because I didn't have very much room, I've put a laptop on the table there, because I'm going to turn this corner into like a little tattoo sort of studio area. So if he works from home, he can do tattoos from home for guests as well. I'm just going to sort of move the dining area around a little bit, just trying to make use of the space, because it's like, okay, wow, it's a tiny home. I'm not sure if this would actually class as a tiny home. I haven't counted how many tiles it is, but it's still small. And as you can see, I've changed the wall patterns again. I've kept with the dark wood from outside as well, just because I think that it suits the vibe the whole way through. And I find that with beach huts, if you use a wooden exterior, it's quite handy to use the wooden interior as well, just it kind of flows. And we'll just move the dining table up here. There we go. So this is what we have so far for Nick's interior. I think that we've definitely, if we go through the checklist, we've got all the likes and dislikes and the traits and things like that. He loves island living, beach life, which we've managed to create with the whole build. So just quickly go up here and do the roof terrace. I'm going to match these chairs downstairs and just put them around the fire pit. This would definitely be a good place for people to come and hang out. He'll host a barbecue. It's got some lovely flowers. I'm actually putting these in because there's a bit of a glitch in the ceiling there, so I just put some flowers up, but it also looks nice. And that's that. This is Nick's island living, not boho, contemporary modern house with the side stairs leading up to the roof terrace. Look at the beautiful light shining up on that. I'd want to sit up there. I mean, I think it's okay. We've definitely fit the brief, that's for sure. Okay, now moving on to our next sim. This is Lana Preston, and her traits are: she longs for a soulmate. She wants to find life with the one. She's a recycled disciple, romantically reserved, and hot-headed. Okay, and her random preferences: she likes gardening, dislikes guitar and video gaming. She loves the colour white, dislikes the colour blue. She loves boho decor, garden decor, and mid-century decor again. And she likes Americana music. Okay, so I'm thinking for this one, because of the recycling sort of green thumb that she's got going on, I'm going to do some eco-lifestyle style containers, like shipping containers. So I'm opening up the space here. So there's like a little balcony where the bedroom's going to be inside. And I'm going to do a big greenhouse as well because she loves gardening. So I think that that's going to be good. And I'll try and include a couple of love-struck elements in there because she's obviously a hopeless romantic looking for the one. So I'm building a greenhouse here, just filling it with windows all the way round and adding a fence onto a little balcony area here on top of the greenhouse. and using the greenhouse flooring as well on top of the balcony there. I'm going to add some metal pillars here to hold up the shipping container, just because I've sort of dragged it out a little bit to give it a bit of dimension. I'm going to change the fence because I love this one from Businesses and Hobbies with the string lights. And I'm going to start now as well by adding all the plants and the greenery, because she loves gardening. So far, I also really love the way that this one turned out. Out of the two, this one's my favourite at the moment. I really like the beach house that you can see next door, but I think this one, when it's finished, it's really good. So I put the door on the side as well, just so it, you know, just looks a bit different. So it's not the exact same sort of layout as the one next door. And around the roof, I've added some mini fence panels just to sort of make it look like the box has got a bit of dimension. Just adding the windows now as well. I think the smaller windows, like if it wasn't a game in real life, like I wouldn't want windows that high up, but I think because it's a metal box, I feel like it just works. I've also out the back added a recycling area as well, so that ticks off that checkpoint from her traits. And again, I'm just going to speed this up so you can sort of just watch me adding all the greenery into the greenhouse. It's just plant after plant after plant. And using the 9 key, I'm just raising some bits up onto the shelves as well, just so I can fit as much into this room as possible. Little storage chest, and I think just a rug as well, just by the flower arranging table, just something extra to complete off the look. And that is the little greenhouse. And I've done the same size bathroom in this one as I had from the last one, just because it's small and it's easy to fit everything in. And using the sleek bathroom sink there as well, which is lovely. It's made of stone. It could be upcycled, I guess. And again, I'm just sort of playing around with the colours a little bit, 'cause I know she likes white, but I think just a clinical white bathroom is a bit boring. And a full-length mirror there just to make the room look twice as big. And a little shelf on the side. And that is our finished bathroom. I'm moving on to the kitchen. I've just done plain white walls and wooden floors that like carries through upstairs and downstairs, just because it's an open space. I think if it was two different walls it wouldn't look as cohesive. And I'm just filling in the kitchen here. I have had to move the bathroom door slightly because I couldn't find a way to sort of add more surfaces in the kitchen. I'm just sizing down some of these base game blinds as well and adding some clutter. Again, it's quite white, it's quite minimal because she likes white. And there's no blue because she doesn't like blue, but luckily we had blue for the one before. And I realised I forgot a fridge, so I've just put a mini fridge in here and it fits perfectly under the stairs. Add a bit of clutter there in the way of plants for her green thumb. And a little eco lifestyle dining table there. Well, I think the table's actually Businesses and Hobbies, but the eco living chairs. And I've decided to bring the stairs around so I can kind of separate the room a little bit. So I've got room for a living room here. And again, eco lifestyle coming in with the furniture there. Maybe she made it herself. She's recycled it. These are from the Cozy Kitsch kit, and I really love that kit. There's some really funky furniture in there. Some interesting swatches though. They don't match a lot, but I do try and use it as much as I can. And obviously, again, because she loves love and she's looking for the one, I've put the Lips sofa in here in the green because it kind of suits the recycling theme. I wanted to include a bit more love-struck stuff as well, just because that's a big part of her traits. Put one of these big pictures in that open space at the top of the stairs. Add a bookshelf, and to complete the look, a candle. And that is the downstairs. You've got the greenhouse, the bathroom, and the open plan living and a kitchen area. Dining as well. We'll put some curtains up. So this is going to be the bedroom. So this was the only boho bed I could find, and obviously changed the blue swatch straight away, so a nice neutral one. Got to have the green bedside tables with the plants in. String lights, we love string lights. I thought they'd look nice there again, so when you hang them up the stairs, you've got some light up there. A ceiling fan, because I can imagine a shipping container would be quite warm. Now, just moving this around a little bit, just to try and make most of the space. So I've created an open concept wardrobe as well. I think that that suits the room more so than just having a dresser. Again, I don't know why you can only put 2 pairs of shoes on this rack, so I've just lifted it up with 9 key and then put in some more shoes there. Adding, again, more plants for our gardening sim Lana. I love the jar with those plants in. I think that's one of my favourite plants in the game. And a little seating area here at the top of the bed. And I've included the raunchy game from Lovestruck as well, because obviously there's not much Lovestruck in here. Well, we've got the suitcase as well. And a little trick here that I like to do is using the 9 key to raise up cushions, and you can put them on sofas and ottomans as well, and it just kind of gives them a bit of depth, a bit of dimension. Put a lamp in there and finish off the bedroom with a rug. I really like this one, it kind of suits the boho vibes. More plants, of course. It's great, it's so green. I really like this colour theme. I think it's neutral, but the green just brings everything together. It didn't necessarily say she liked green, but it didn't say she disliked green. So because she likes gardening and recycling, she's got a green thumb, we're going for green. And I'm just going to finish off the outdoor terrace area here because she likes garden furniture. So I've included a stone bench and just a little barbecue there as well. And that's the upstairs done. This is Lana's shipping container eco house with her recycling area. She's got the greenhouse here filtering through. We got the bathroom at the back of the house, and this is our open plan kitchen going through to dining and living down here. And upstairs we've got our balcony bedroom, again full of plants, bit of Lovestruck stuff there as well. And then out here we have got the terrace overlooking the rest of the community lot. That's Lana. So that's the end of part 1. I'm going to be doing the other 2 lots and sims in a part 2 of this video, just because I didn't want it to be as long as my last one. I think my other video was like 40 minutes. So I just want to say thank you for watching. I have been Jessie Bear Builds, and I will see you in part 2.